What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we conclude the Gauntlet Series for the OnePlus Buds 4. It's been a really fun one here. It had some really good competition it was going up against, and it's done really well. So in this finale, they will go up against the OnePlus Buds 3 Pro. Or is it OnePlus Buds Pro 3? One and two. I always get them mixed up when they're in their naming. But anyway, this is the Pro tip that was the was the top of the line of the 3 series. So we want to see how the 4 or match up against the Pro 3 or 3 Pro version of these earbuds. Man, this is going to be a lot of fun. As always, I'll leave links in the description below to my unboxing videos for both if you're interested in price, specs, and app breakdowns. And I'll also leave links where you can pick up one or both of these if you're interested. All right, before we dive in, let's take a real quick look at them. See if there's any changes in the design for them. You can tell they won't put the chrome and matte finish with the 3 Pros, where they want all matte with the 4s. You still got the touch surfaces a little different in styling. I don't know if the camera allow you to see it with the lighting, but you could definitely tell they went and changed their design on the stem, as it's more of a smooth all-in-one. Seem like an all-in-one. They're both kind of all-in. No, they're not. This is an all-in-one piece with the back. And then, of course, you got the front portion that's matte, and that's a totally different piece. Whereas with the 4s, it looks like you got like a little seam on the stem. And then, of course, you got another seam going into the portion that goes into the ear. But still, all of it in one uniform color. Very nice. Whoops. And also, you could tell with the 3 Pros, they got the labeling. This is the right earbud and everything, where they don't have it on the 4s. All right, so I am using the large stock tips on both of these. If I can hold on to these, I love it. They give me good seal. Again, always a good seal is good for noise canceling as well as audio. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go through our testing, then we're going to come back for that sound test. This is going to be fun. Stay strapped in. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds Pro 3 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds Pro 3 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds Pro 3 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds Pro 3 earbuds in a crowded location. All right, we are out for ANC test with the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds. Let me paint the picture. We got traffic behind me going back and forth. We got a nice gentle breeze blowing. And we do have the rail yards over here in the distance, but when they get to rolling, it gets pretty loud as well. I have the Buds 4s in transparency mode. So, and I tell you, everything is pretty clear. I can hear the cars going back and forth. I got the wind going in, and I can hear that just as fine as also. So everything is sounding pretty clear, no muffled sound at all on that. So let's go ahead and flip these guys into noise canceling. All right, I got noise canceling turned on, and it's turned on high. And let me show y'all again. I don't know if you can see it, but it's set to high. And I'm gonna have to tell you right now, it's doing a pretty good job. Now, I had a car just blow past. I could barely hear it on there. Is it blocking it out completely? Absolutely not. But it did lower the overall sound of the tires running across the asphalt out here. Again, I got wind noise, but I did have wind noise in transparency. I don't hear it now, but I do feel it on my skin and everything. So it's doing a really good job there. Okay, the car is just passing now. I could barely hear them. Again, not 100%.
complete silence, but they're doing a really good job of blocking out. Now, two things I want to let you guys know. One, I did switch out the ear tips from the mediums to the large to get a better seal. And two, I am not listening to any audio at this time during this test. This is strictly the strength of the noise canceling on these earbuds. So with that being said and everything I just mentioned, how would I rate these? 1 being absolute trash, 10 being the best there is ever so far. I would give these guys 7. A solid 7. Like I said, it's not blocking out all the noise. It's just more like quieting it down. But again, it did take out the wind noise though. The wind noise going through the mics is gone. I don't hear that at all. So I give them credit for that. And there was some trains. I saw some trains in the distance. Because that's a distant sound, it kind of muffled that out pretty good as well. But yeah, a definite 7. I'm comfortable with that. Not bad for for just your standard Buds 4. So again, this has been the ANC test for the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds. All right, we are out in my backyard. We got the OnePlus Buds Pro 3s in, and we are going to do an ANC test. Let me paint the picture for you. All right, I have traffic going on in the street behind the house here. You can hear the turnpike bridge. We got traffic calls there. We got wind noise. We also have my central air unit just kicked on at the right time. Not to mention we may have some planes flying overhead as well. So we got a pretty good test bed here. So what we're going to do now, we're currently in transparency mode, so I can hear all of this stuff with no problem. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and long press on the right earbud, put these guys in transparent or noise canceling mode, and we're going to see how they do. Here we go. All right, noise canceling has been turned on, and I have to admit, they're doing a really, really good job. I cannot hear the traffic on the street behind me, behind the house rather. I could barely hear the turnpike bridge traffic with all that rubber running across there. It gets really loud, especially it's like in an echo chamber almost. So I could barely hear that, which is awesome. And my central air unit, I know these guys can hear it on this mic. I can barely hear that. And that is considering great since I'm sitting this close to it. All right. And again, the wind noise that I was hearing through the mics has gone away. Again, it's picking up yet once again. So we're going to get another shot at it. And it has disappeared completely. So although I can feel the wind on me, I cannot hear it. So these are doing a fantastic job. So again, if I had to rate these on a scale of, 0 being, 1 being absolute worst out, 10 being the very, very best, I'm gonna give these guys about I'll give them a solid 7.5. Yeah, I'll give them about 7.5. And I could be comfortable about that. Reason being, well, you know what? Yeah, 7.5 works. So doing very, very good job of noise canceling. Now, just to let you know, I want to make sure I put this out there. I am not listening to any audio, and I did smooth up and use the larger ear tips on these earbuds so I can get a better seal and everything. So just to wanted to let you know that. I should have said that earlier before I gave you my rating, but that's the reason. That's what it's based on. So again, very good job with these earbuds as far as noise canceling goes. And this has been the ANC test for the OnePlus Buds Pro 3. All right, we are back in for the sound test. We're going to start off with the Buds 4. We are in the Hey Melody app. Just wanted to quickly show you guys my EQ settings here. Let's go ahead in. First of all, we got bass wave set to 2. And here is my chosen EQ settings here. All right. Now, I did have spatial audio, OnePlus 3D audio, but I turned that off. I'm just going to go strictly on the sound of just the earbuds themselves. I'm not going to add any type of spatial audio to it, as it's like I haven't done it throughout the whole
contest here. All right, so let's go ahead and get these guys in. All right, as you can see, it flipped to noise canceling. Noise canceling is set to high. Let's go ahead and check our volume level. Make sure we are at our optimal listening level. We are there. All right, I think I have the song. I don't know if I have my music set yet. No, I do not. Let's go ahead and get that done. All right, got it set. I had to disconnect the OnePlus Buds Pro 3s. For some reason, it was deferring to them right off the bat. So now we got it straight. Here we go. Let's get that camera turned around here. Well, not turned around. Let's get it flipped. Let's go ahead and get our cutaway. All right, here we go. We got song number 1 with the Buds 4. Let's get it. Oh, let's turn this up. All right, there we go. Right off the bat, good sound, good volume. Don't have to worry about turning it up. Liked how clear the vocalist is, and the background vocalists are nice and clear as well. And they really clean, come in and fill in the space. Very clean. Yeah, you're getting all the nuance, her breathing techniques and everything. Very clear. I love the inhale, exhale. You're getting all that. The enunciation of the words, the B's, P's, and T's are popping. It sounds so clear. And I just love how that, and the harmonizing just sounds so clear. I got so wrapped up into how they sound. All right, I could go on forever with that. I just love that when they're harmonizing. I love the clarity on these. Very clean. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and switch over to the Buds 3 Pro, or Buds Pro 3, sorry. Buds Pro 3, and see how they handle song number 1. All right, we're back in. We got the Buds Pro 3s paired up. We are in the app. Again, I got spatial audio turned off. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you my equalizer setting that I'm going with. I got bass wave set to number 2 here. And I'm going with my second sound setting that I had almost like a V shape for them as well. So we're good to go. Oops, I messed that up. Dang it. All right, there we go. All right, let's get out of there before I mess it up. All right, so let's go ahead and get in to the app. Well, actually, to the music. Let's go ahead and put these guys in. All right, we'll get the camera flipped off. All right, switched around or turn, we'll change cameras. You know what I mean. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going. All right. Okay, so we're there. We're good. I had to do a quick test there. All right. Let's make sure we are at our optimal listening level. We are there. All right, here we go. Buds Pro 3, song number 1. Let's get our cutaway. We don't even have our cutaway going. Let's get that up and popping. There we go. Here we do it. Let's go. Again, nice volume. Don't have to worry about turning it up. The lead vocalist sounded nice and clear. Again, with the background vocalist coming in, again, nice and clear, filling in the space. It sounds so clear. Again, you're getting all the enunciation, the B's, the P's, the T's. And her breathing, inhale before, the exhale afterwards, spot on. I love it. And the clarity is definitely there. And then the background vocalist, both of these earbuds doing a great job. Now you got the harmonizing. Oh, it sounds so good. All right, I went over a little bit just to match the Buds 4, but man, they sound very, very good. The clarity, the enunciation, the nuance, you're getting it all. and the background vocalist as well. Or good job here on song number 1. All right, so now we're going to get some more serious, our bass songs. Let's go ahead and get into song number 2. All right, we are back in. We got song number 2 up. We got Pony by Waranoy. This is our bass song, so let's go ahead and get our cameras flipped real quick and get our cutaway going. All right, here we go. We got the Buds 4 in. Let's do it. Nice volume. Nice. Good clarity with the vocalist. Got that nice piano in the back, too. Ooh, that low bass rumble was serious. Oh. Very aggressive sounding. Love it. Very clear. Ah, it sounds so clean. Yes. Again, I love the clarity. Again, I just want to hear going. Woo, that bass hit is nice. Oh, and that low end. Oh, so good. Woo. Oh, that sounds so clean with that bass. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get these switched out. Man, that sounds so good. Let's get the Pro 3s in. All right. Man, that bass was insane. All right. We got that. All right, we got that test in. All right. Here we go. Song number 2, Liberty Pro 3s. Or excuse me, not Liberty Pros, but OnePlus Buds Pro 3. Let's get it. Again, nice volume too. Very clear. Again, getting all the detail as well. Okay. Nice bass. Ooh, nice low end rumble. Ooh, this just sounds aggressive. All right. Yeah, I like this. Again, very clear. Here we go. Ooh, that bass. The rumble's nice too. Again, I like the clarity from the vocalist as well. Very clean, very clear. But that bass is nice. It punches, and then the low end is rumbles as well. Very well done. So clean. Loved it. I didn't even turn him up. But you know what? I didn't really need to. I just normally test that for distortion issues, but I didn't get to. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Just to keep it fair, we're going to turn these on. We're going to turn these up a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm not going up to 100% because I don't need to. These sides get pretty loud, but I just want to see at a higher volume level, will I hear any type of distortion in the bass? Whew. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's none there. Let's back this down. Oh, that was so clean getting up there. All right. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and switch back over to the Buds 4. All right, we got them. All right, we got them playing. Let's turn them up. Woo. Woo. All right, there's nothing there. Oh my god, no distortion there. Again, I did not go all the way up because I don't need to. These guys get plenty loud. I'm not trying to ruin my hearing and stuff. I would love to do this stuff for a good long time, so I eased up a little bit on that. But still, even at higher volume levels, they both bass punch very clean, very clear, nice rumble. Even the vocalists were clear, no distortion whatsoever. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get into our third and final song. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got our third song, Kenny G, Home. This is our all instrumental track. So we got the let me flip these cameras. All right, we got the Buds 4 in. Let's go and get our cutaway. There we go. All right, here we go. Song number 3. Let's get it. I love the clarity of the high key. Good transition to the low keys. Nice rumble. Oh, I love that. And we got the saxophone coming in. Nice, crisp sound. Good balance with the keyboard as well. And every time they strike that low key, you get that nice little low end rumble to it. It's nice. It's got nice presence here in the song. Very clear. Ah, that saxophone is just so good. Yeah, got the echoing too. Nice detail. So clean. Oh, like how clear that sound is. I love the balance. Nice sound stage as well. Let's go ahead and get these switched out. We're going to pop in the Pro 3s. Make sure we're locked in. We are locked in. All right. Quick test. And we're there. All right. Here we go. Song number 3. I'm about to call them Liberties. The Buds Pro 3s. Let's get it. Okay. Nice, crisp high keys. Good transition from the high to the low keys. You get that little rumble. Saxophone sounds nice and crisp. Let me make sure I'm at my volume level. I'm not. Okay, there we go. Nice and again, you still get the low keys. You whenever it's struck, you get that nice low rumble there. It's got a little presence. That saxophone is very crisp. It just sounds so clear. Again, I'm just enjoying the echoing. I'm enjoying everything about this song right now. Very clear. All right. Man, that sounds so clean. I love the fact that you got the detail when the low keys are hit. You got that light rumble throughout the song, and it had nice presence as well on these earbuds, just like on the Buds 4. But man, sounds so clean. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up. We're gonna come back. We will talk about these category by category. We're gonna pick the winner of the finale of this Gauntlet Series. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in, and this has been a great finale episode. I love bringing in the new earbuds from a brand going up against the top ones in their brand from the previous year and see what the changes is and everything like that. All right, so again, a great one. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Hope you guys enjoyed the entire Gauntlet series as much as I did, as I enjoyed making them. Let's go ahead and break these down. First, we're going to talk about price. At the time of my purchasing, I would get, if I had to go by that based on that time, I would give the point to the OnePlus Buds 4. They come in about $20 cheaper than when I purchased the Buds Pro 3 through 4. I know right now the Buds Pro 3 are probably on sale. You can probably get them these now cheaper than the 4s. So, but at the time of my purchasing, the point goes to, based on the time of my purchasing of each, the point will go to the Buds 4. All right, now moving on to the app, I'm gonna give them both points. They both a point there. They both use the exact same app, so they both get credit for that. Now going into our mics, I'm going to give that nod to the Buds 3 Pro, or Buds Pro 3 rather. The mics you sound more original. It sounds not original. I don't want to say original. I guess I sound more when I'm using them. I sound more like myself. I sound more clear. Uh, I had the word, I had the word right, right when I came in, and now I just can't. I had the perfect word for it, and I just can't get it now. But you get what I'm saying. It sounds more like myself when I'm using these. When it's a slight difference in it. When it comes to the mics on the Buds 4, they have I don't know, they just don't sound as clear, as authentic sounding as the Buds 3 Pro, the Buds Pro 3s. I don't know why I want to call them 3 Pros, but Buds Pro 3s do. So I'm gonna give the points to them when it comes to the mics on. I mean, they both allow in crowded areas. They both allow in a lot of ambient noise, a lot of your environmental noises and stuff. But the mic, you sound so much clearer on the Buds Pro 3. There I go again, and I just prefer the mics there. So I'm gonna give that point there. I'm gonna start running around in circles on that. Point goes to the Buds Pro 3. Hey, I was about to say it right there. All right, now going on to the noise canceling. Again, the Buds Pro 3 has the better noise canceling of the two. The Buds 4 does have good noise canceling. And I'm not taking anything away from it, but I definitely will give it to the Buds 3 Pro, or there I go, Buds Pro 3. All right, so now moving on to the sound. Let's break down all three songs. First song, Feeling Good, Dominique Feels Like Me. Both of them did a really good job of giving me that clear vocals from the lead singer. The background vocalist filled in the background nicely, nice and loud, balanced, very clear. You can hear them in both earbuds, and it just sounded really, really good. Got the detail, her nuance. When I say that, I mean her breathing rhythm, her breathing, pattern from breathing. Inhale before the verse, exhale at the end of the verse. Her enunciation of words, the consonants, the B's, P's, and T's pop every time she said it, and they both did a fantastic job of that. Going into the second song, our bass song, both of them gave me really good bass. I think the bass it was a little bit more powerful on the Buds 4 than on the Buds 3. I mean, you could literally tell the difference slightly. They both had good punch, but I just think it was a little bit more powerful on the 4 in comparison between these two. Still very clean. Even when I came back in and turned them up to a higher volume level, no distortion on either of them when it came to the mids and highs or the lows. It was a really great listen. It's just that you could definitely tell the difference in as far as the bass punch. I showed you I had bass wave set to 2 on both of them in the app, so there was no how can I say, there was no discrepancy or anything like that. So, but again, they both did a really good job. The vocalist was nice and clear on both earbuds. Really enjoyed it. It's just you could just tell the difference in the bass there. Oh, and by the way, I think the Buds 4 are the louder of these two, not by much. Not by much. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because they're gonna say how much. I know I'm gonna hear which one is louder. Buds 4 is the louder, but just by a little bit, in my opinion. All right, now going on to our third song, Kenny G, Home. Again, both of them did a really good job of that transition from the crisp high keys to the low keys. Again, they both had the lower keys on the keyboard had nice presence in the song throughout the song. Anytime those keys were struck, you heard it on both of these. You on both earbuds. You felt that low end bass and everything like that. The bass just seemed to be a little bit more powerful on the 4s than on the Pro 3s, but it's definitely had great presence on both of them. The saxophone just nice and crisp on both of these guys. They had good spacing and balance between the keyboard and saxophone on both as well. it was a really good job. Both of them did a fantastic job. There's just some slight minor differences in the sound between these two. It was just a really, really good one. So, I mean, like the mids and highs were pretty much spot on with these two. It's just the bass difference that that is the bass is just the difference in between them, in my opinion. So, based on everything, if I had to choose one to walk out, if I'm going outside and I'm going on my way, basically, I'm not even going to just if I'm my winner on this one, it's going to be tough, because it just is when I'm listening to both of them. Tough, tough, tough. Man, if all right, so I just I can the reason why I'm having the problems is I can see why I could go with the Buds Pro 3s, and then I can see why I would go with the Buds 4. And it's all right. I gotta pick a winner here. I'm not gonna stick on this too long, and people go get I ain't worried about all that. But anyway, both of them did a fantastic job. But I'm gonna have to go with the 3 Pros, man. I am. Yes, the 4s are louder, and yes, the bass is just a little bit more prominence in it. But just the overall package of the 3 Pros, or the Pro 3s rather, just they just do it for me. So I'm I don't know. I'm just gonna have to. I know. I just keep coming back. Everything I want to keeps coming back to this one, because again, just the overall sound is great and everything, and not to mention the mics. And if I'm going to go beyond the music, the mics on these are better than the 4s. The noise canceling is slightly better than the 4s. But you get a really good all around sound with these. Like I said, yes, you got the volume and you got the bass on these. All right, so you are checking those boxes. But the mids and highs, you're pretty much spot on with them. It's tough. It's really tough. So again, I can see why people would say no, the 4s are better than the 3 Pros, and I can see why people would say the Pro 3s. Why I keep saying 3 Pros, the Pro 3s are better than the 4s. I would have to go with the Pro 3s in this one. So my winner on this is the Buds Pro 3 earbuds. The 4s are fantastic. I can't wait for the Pro 4s to come out, and really going to see what's going on with that. But man, these are solid. The bass on these is phenomenal bass on it. I mean, just the overall sound is different. All right, so this is gonna wrap up the Gauntlet series for the OnePlus Buds 4, and the winner of this series, the finale, is the OnePlus Buds Pro 3. If you like what you see, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do videos like this and others, I got another Gauntlet series coming up for these guys. The Soundpiece H3s. I just did an unboxing video on them not too long ago. They got a Gauntlet series coming out. I got a Gauntlet series coming up for the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra 2nd Gens. I got one for them. I got another unboxing video for some headphones. I got the Nothing Air 3s on the way. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on, mate. So you definitely want to make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like that drop. I'm also working on a Gauntlet series for the Inspire XH1 headphones by Basus. I got a nice little Gauntlet series coming up for them. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. I got a Bluetooth. I got Bluetooth DAC unboxing. I got a lot going on. I got a lot of videos I'm gonna be putting out, so you definitely want to make sure you are part of the community. And of course, when we strike that 10,000 subscriber mark, we will be doing a 2-hour live stream where we gonna chop it up. We gonna have some fun, couple drinks. It's gonna be great. So you want to definitely make sure you are subscribed and notes that way, and hit that notification bell so you want to be notified when I put that time up for that live stream. Once we reach that threshold, once we cross that line, because it's not, I ain't gonna say threshold, because that's usually when you say the end. When we cross that line on our way up, we want to party. We want to have a little fun and party on that one. So, all right, again, I'm not gonna keep you. I appreciate you guys for pulling up, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.